Hey everyone, welcome back to IoT Craft Hub. Today, I'll show you how to build a simple and lightweight REST API using FlightPHP, perfect for IoT projects, like sending temperature and humidity data from an ESP32 to a server. If you're working with IoT, you know how important it is to have a backend system We'll set up a simple API using FlightPHP, which will handle HTTP requests from our IoT device. We'll create a post endpoint to receive sensor data optionally. We'll set up a jet endpoint to retrieve the stored data. And finally, we'll test everything with our IoT device, an ESP32, sending real sensor data. For this, you'll need a few things: a local development environment like WAMP, Composer to install FlightPHP, and an ESP32 or any IoT device with Wi-Fi capabilities. Let's start. Setting up FlightPHP. Open your terminal or command prompt and navigate to your project folder. Then, run this command to install FlightPHP using Composer. Now, start your local server and open your browser. Navigate to http://localhost port 8000 and you should see the message IoT Craft Hub API. Now look up your local IP address and start the server at that address instead of localhost. This is necessary so that the ESP32 can communicate with our server. Now we will create a new directory called API. In it, we will add index.php and .htaccess files. You can find the code on my GitHub repository or on the official FlightPHP page. It is necessary to set the correct path to our vendor directory. Now we will check if our API is working. Let's check the initial route and the JSON route. Let's create the first API endpoint to receive sensor data from our IoT device. In the same index.php file, add this route. This code retrieves the JSON data sent by the IoT device and returns a success message. Now let's test it. Now, using the Postman tool, we will test whether our route works. We will send a simple HTTP post request. Open Postman and create a new post request. In the Body tab, select Form Data and set the information. Now, with the help of the SQL Yog tool, we will connect to the local SQL database. It comes in WAMP software. When we successfully connect, we will create a new base for our project. We will enter the name of our database. We will select the UTF-MB4 charset. We will create a simple table called Data with basic columns. We will make a PDO connection to our database. Also, we will create an insert query in our post method, that is .route. We will We'll also create a get method, with which we can read data from the database. Now it's time to send the actual sensor data from our ESP32. In the last tutorial, we created a sketch that connects to Wi-Fi and sends data to our API. If you found this tutorial helpful, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell icon for more IoT projects. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.